All right, let's classify some angles. First of all, let's talk about what they mean by classifying an angle. There are different types of angles, okay? There are right angles. Right angles form a perfect square, okay? A lot of times they'll put a square in the corner so you know it's a right angle. Right angles have a measure of 90 degrees, okay? The second kind of angle is acute angles. Now, acute angles have a measure between 0 and 90. Okay, acute angles are smaller angles. Okay, they are between 0 and 90 for their measure. So an acute angle is something that's a smaller opening, such as that. It can face the other direction. Anything that's smaller than being a 90-degree angle. Next we have obtuse. Obtuse angles are big angles. When something's obtuse, it's large. Obtuse angles are between 90 degrees and 180 straight out. Okay, so obtuse angles have a big wide opening. Notice straight up and down. I'll change my ink color. Okay, so for this angle, notice a 90-degree angle would be here, for example, making a perfect square, and our angle goes well past that. That's an obtuse. Okay, so larger angles are obtuse angles, and technically, when I say large angles, they are larger than 90 degrees. Okay, so here's another example of one of those. Right? And finally, we have what's called a straight angle. A straight angle is basically a straight line. You have a vertex in the middle of it. And it measures 180 degrees. Okay, when you do a 180, you flip completely around like that. That's 180 degrees. An example in the picture of a straight angle would be the angle DEA. Notice as we go from D to E to A, we form a straight line. Okay, so let's classify some of these. Angle DEC. Take a look at angle DEC. Again, I'm going to go ahead and trace over the top of it. So we're going from D out to E and up to C. Notice that angle forms a perfect square in its corner. Therefore, it is a 90-degree angle. And we call those what? What kind? Acute, right, obtuse, or straight? Right. So I better just put right here since we're just classifying. Okay, let's erase it and we'll go on to another one. So you take a look at the next one, angle CEB. What do you think that's going to be? Right, obtuse, straight? Again, trace over it. Where is it? We're going from C down to E, out to B. Notice the opening here is small, smaller than 90. So this is an acute angle. Right, next we have angle DEB. So we're going to start over here at D. I'll try and make this thicker. We're going to run out to E and then up to B. Look at that opening. Notice it goes past being straight up. This is a big open angle, bigger than 90 degrees, so it is obtuse. And finally, BEA. What type of angle is BEA? I'll try and change my ink color so that we can actually see it. Okay, so if we start at B, run down this ray to E and out to A. Take a look at that opening. Here's our opening. Is that big, little? Well, it's little. It's smaller than 90, so that would also be an acute angle.